Sorry, I am late. I should have been live earlier. A lot has been going on today. But of course, we have some things to deal with, so we have to deal with what we have to deal with. But we're going to start off that way, ladies and gentlemen. We have got to take it back. I need to remind some people, of some things, We need to give them a gentle reminder. You know what I mean? Just listen to this.
Of my mouth and the meditate, may the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O God, my strength and my redeemer. I want to acknowledge former party leader Peter David Phillips, the architect of Jamaica's economic stability, who I enjoyed working closely with to ensure that future generations would benefit from a lower public debt, more fiscal space, and more opportunities for the people of Jamaica to build a brighter tomorrow. I want to acknowledge all of my other colleagues on the platform. When I became leader of this party in November 2020, we had a lot of work to do. We had to unite the party. We had to rebuild the organization. We had to develop the message that the people could relate to and that would resonate with them. And I want to thank each and every one on the team who has helped me on this journey, because we are marching on to progress. And come Wednesday, we will be marching on to victory.
And there's no doubt that the PNP won the election. No apology. We all know what happened, but we're going to leave that alone for now.
And most of all, I want to thank you, the comrades and supporters, the workers and warriors of this great movement, the People's National Party, who have come in your many, many tens of thousands to Sam Sharp Square tonight to send a signal that we are ready for change and that time come for a better life. To all my fellow Jamaicans, I pledge to you that the government that I will lead will be one that is accountable to the people, that listens to the people, that is transparent in how we operate, and that ensures that the resources of the people are used solely for the benefit and upliftment of the people, not for friend and company, not for personal enrichment. No more hanky-panky. Time come for integrity in public life in Jamaica.
Right.
And the People's National Party is committing to you tonight that we will deliver that integrity. The context in which this election is being held is important. Although the fiscal reforms engineered under the...
Ladies and gentlemen that is watching, I noticed that it appears sometimes as if YouTube is kicking you guys off the live. I'm asking you, please continuously comment on the live so that YouTube does not use any funny stuff. I don't know what's going on, but it appears as if the numbers go up and then it just kick off 10 somebody off our live and then it look like at this amount. I need you guys to verify in the comment section that you are real people by dropping a comment in the comment section. When you comment, they can't lie about the numbers that is in front of me. When you like the video, they cannot lie about the people that are here. Drop a comment, ladies and gentlemen. Like the video, share the video on your WhatsApp status. We are going out this evening, a peer bang around.
Administration of Portia Simpson Miller, managed by Peter David Phillips, have achieved 13 and a half years of sustained debt reduction, stabilizing our macroeconomy to the point where the fiscal commissioner this week gone has been writing confirmed that the debt to GDP ratio target of 60% of GDP will at last be achieved by the end of this fiscal year. It is a new era that Jamaica is embarking on. But the context in which we are embarking on it is a decade of almost no growth, where 55% of the Jamaican people are suffering from food insecurity, as measured by the United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization. Where foreign direct investment has fallen by 80% over the last decade under the government of the Jamaica Labour Party, and where the productivity of our workforce has declined by some 21% since 2007. This is why our policies and programs have been designed to address these fundamental challenges facing the people. That is why we are going to ensure that children who need it when they go to school, they will get the hot, nutritious meal that they need. That is why we're going to ensure that parents who struggle to send their children to school, especially in rural Jamaica, because the cost of rural transportation is so high, they will get a subsidy, $400.
Salute, my brother.
They will get a subsidy, $10,000 for the month, for each child in the family, to help cover the cost of going to school.
Salute, salute, salute.
It is why we're going to support our students at university. First of all, with the First in Family Scholarship Program, because I've seen where the children do everything that they're supposed to do, study them book, keep out of bad company, pass their exams, but then they can't go any further because they can't manage the financial aspect. And we say, if you're the first in your family to qualify for university or college, the People's National Party will give you a full scholarship, and we expect you to uplift your brothers and sisters when you pass through the gate and benefit from that scholarship.
How did the Jamaican people vote against this? And I'm talking about the ones that did vote against it. And I'm talking about the ones that actually didn't vote. You know, I was at the barber shop today and I realized the thought that I have in my mind about the people of Jamaica, in the majority, there's an undertone of racism that is ridiculous. You see, the campaign that the Jamaica Labour Party did, going against Mark Golding's skin color, it worked in a lot of extent. You know, there's a lot of laborites that don't rate Andrew Honest anymore, but they still won't vote to Mark Golding because of his color, his skin. There's a few of them out there, and it's disgusting. You guys are disgusting. I'm just letting y'all know, period. Y'all are terrible, bro. Y'all are terrible.
And for our students, you don't have to worry about borrowing from the Student Loan Bureau under the People's National Party. First of all, we will cap your monthly payment at a manageable portion of your actual income so that you will be able to live comfortably while you service that debt. Secondly, if you find yourself out of a job for whatever reason, we will suspend the obligation to pay. It will not mash up your credit. Those payments will go on the back end of your loan. And when you get yourself back on your feet again, and you come back again, your credit will be decent. You can still try and buy the house. You can still try and buy the car. It is why we have a very progressive policy of support for our farmers. taking some of the tax that is on the food imports, which have doubled under this government from 800 million US to 1.6 billion US a year.
God.
Taking some of those taxes and putting them in a fund dedicated to support the farmers of Jamaica so they can produce more food, so they can get the things they need, the inputs to prepare the land, the storage facilities, better farm roads, and all of the other aspects of farming that are required, because we need to produce, we need to grow our food, eat what we grow, grow what we eat, and feed those countries around us that are not as blessed as we are when it comes to agriculture.
I don't know whose nerve I hit. Somebody hit the like button and then took it back. I'm telling you, some weird stuff is going on YouTube, bro.
And it is why when we see all of the people living on land, public land, living on it for years, build them house, but they don't have no title. And the colonial law that says they can't get a title unless they live there undisturbed for 60 years is such a wickedness. We're going to reduce it to 25 years. We're going to get them their title. And when we run the maths, we see that we will be transferring over $1 trillion of ownership value to the people of Jamaica in the biggest transfer of ownership in the history of this land.
Yo, when I told people that the plan that Mark Golding regime had for this country, we would have seen the greatest transfer of wealth from the government to the people of Jamaica. I was not exaggerating. You hear how much trillions of dollars him say a while ago? Lord of mercy.
There are so many things we want to do. We want to help our workers. We want to ensure that the contract work abuse that goes on in various sectors of the economy, having our workers on a string like a yo-yo, denying them the rights that they should have as full-time employees. We're going to put a stop to that abuse. I want to thank the hotel workers I was reasoning with a few weeks ago here in Montego Bay, who said to me, Marky G, the tax and the tips and the gratuity, it have we away. We need more money in our pocket. We work hard, but we can't make ends meet. I beg you, deal with that for me. I'm going to say, I'm going to deal it for you, because my sister, you need it. We're going to deal with it for them. We won't be taxing the tips and the gratuity.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely Vestel, the election was stolen. Jaim, what are you doing? No, man. Andrew Holness get set up, when I talk about Tina Barber Shop today. Andrew Holness got set up. Andrew Holness got set up. He's going to fall while he's standing. And it's going to be a great fall. It's going to be one for the history books, ladies and gentlemen. God is going to take him down.
And the security guards, and the police, and the firemen, and any worker who earns overtime pay in this country. If your earnings are under $6 million a year, you will not be taxed on your overtime, because we know you need that little break to make your life that much easier, that much more bearable, that much nicer. And when they see the struggles that families are going through, reflected in the food insecurity, because they're talking about poverty rate and they're talking about unemployment rate. But if those rates don't mean anything, because people hungry and people not eating properly, that means something must be done. And that is why we're going to increase the income tax threshold to $3.5 million a year. You will pay zero tax on the first $3.5 million of your income. It is going to mean a significant benefit for many people who are struggling now. And for those who earn more, they will get the benefit up to 3.5. So there's something in it for them as well. And comrades, we're going to govern the country with a seriousness of intent to restore dignity and integrity and confidence and trust in the leadership of the country by the people who elect and put us there. We'll be introducing the impeachment legislation So we will put an end to a situation where an MP can be caught on a video with a big stool in a car park, beating a woman bad, and nothing don't come out of it at all. And he's running to be a candidate for the JLP again in this election. They don't respect the women of this country. We'll be introducing the unexplained wealth orders for all of those people who get rich out of public life because they're not serving the people, they're serving themselves. They will have to account to the law for their wrongdoings. And we will ensure that every member of the government has their statutory declarations published by the Integrity Commission. We will amend the law to achieve that, so we have greater levels of transparency. Right now, it's just the Prime Minister and the leader of the opposition who are required to do that. But his can't be published because his are not yet certified. Because for him thing not straight, him in a problem with the Integrity Commission, and him now been referred to the FID, the Financial Investigations Division, and him come in a debate and tell pure lie. But the people of Jamaica, them no fool, them know the truth.
Hey, Jamaica, remember when me and Jonas was saying in the debate, say Mark Golding weaponize the integrity, the statutory declaration thing. And Jonas, when a ball like one baby boy weaponize, and Jonas weaponize every small thing, go after Richardson and all of these people, and I play politics and say no apologize. And when politics I play back for him in my ball, him is a weak jelly back. Me just think about it a while ago. This is Alicia. You use your son phone. Okay, Alicia, but Alicia, you can't do me that. How if you know say you never tell me? Alicia, how if you know? I never tell you.
So comrades and friends, as we approach the 3rd of September, we're also approaching the new school year. And I want to take this opportunity to say to all of our parents, all of our students, all of our teachers, everybody involved in the education system, I wish you all the very best as you start the new school year. May God bless you and keep you safe in your transportation arrangements. May the children get to school safely and come home safely. And make the school year be a success for you all. Comrades, it is with great humility and a great sense of purpose that I put myself forward to become the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. I dedicate myself to serving the people of Jamaica, all of the people of Jamaica, and in particular, those who need the help of a caring government, a People's National Party government that knows about the struggles of the people and that has established itself from 1938 for upliftment of the people. I commit myself to continue that mission and to help move Jamaica from stagnation, from hopelessness, move on to a better quality of life for us all, higher levels of economic growth, and Jamaica will be moving up with the PNP to a better place. Comrades, on Wednesday, I ask you, all undecided voters, even laborites, put your X beside the head and return Jamaica to decency, return Jamaica to being a...
Hey, may I tell you, man. May I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, may I go back, go forward, you know. Wanna bear with me?
Yes. That was an important part of...
Hey, brother, how you do?
There, man.
Right. No, I was saying, I wanted to commend you on this thing because I don't think people understand how important this NHT matter is,
Yeah.
And I like the clip you played because it was just simplified what the NHT plan and the PNP is. And their plan is in keeping with what inflation is to reflect the cost of a house. Yeah.
Yes.
So if you look this what they call it, the social housing that the government is doing now, right? When they started out, they were complaining that the contractors were doing social housing at $14,000 and $15,000 a house. Yeah. they inked an agreement with Arc Industries, well, Arc Group, I forget the group, but it's the same group run by Norman, which is now run by Ashley and Pastor Orr and his wife. Yeah? And
Right.
they inked a deal with them which saw the price being reduced to almost reflect what the party leader said, somewhere between $9 and $10 million for one of the
yes. That was
Right?
an important part of it, the cap. Yeah.
The cap, because if you don't cap the thing, then what will happen is you will have what is happening in the market, the inflation in the prices, because it's determined by, as you said, the availability of the homes, and so two, it is almost a free market, yeah, and poor persons are just being abused in terms of the prices at home. And the trick, the good thing, when I say trick, I don't mean the trick in the sense that nobody's being tricked.
Right.
But the skill in maneuvering this is that you are also ensuring that the NHT who owns the land is not selling the land to the homeowner.
Yes. So they are getting equity. I don't think people understand the importance of that. The equity of owning the land itself.
Exactly, because why are you going to sell land that is already an asset that belongs to the government? That makes no sense.
It makes
You're
no
defeating
sense.
the real purpose of the NHT, which is to give houses to poor people.
Right.
Yeah?
Right.
And I'm telling you, the people of Westmoreland, St. Mary, St. Thomas, and Portland, who have been for years been not considered, because by the way, more if you look at the places that have not seen any NHT houses, it's more so the parishes of Portland, St. Thomas. They just did something in Albion the other day, and that was way out of the prices that the ordinary people in Albion could afford. Because those houses were going between 14 and 15,000, right? 15 million, sorry, right? But when you look at the parishes of St. Mary's, St. Thomas, and Portland, and Westmoreland, which need the housing stock to improve, yeah? Because every time you look on NHT project a break, if it's not breaking a man in the west, in St. James, it is being done in Trelawney, yeah? So the housing stock in those parishes are not too bad, but also the prices are out of the availability, the affordability of some people. But those 4 parishes I called, I can assure them that they will be on the priority list of the People's National Party, because there's already government lands in these parishes. They talk about the sugar lands. Yeah?
You're right, because you can see their focus on farming one, and then they also said they have already scouted out the areas that they will be doing these projects in. So,
Devon, big up.
You know.
And when you look at it, when you look at it, right? When you look at what is happening remember, this plan that Mark Golden is talking about is not something that God them better wake up on. I am one person who likes to give credit. I give credit to former party leader, Dr. Peter Phillips. When he became the party leader after Portia Simpson limited office, the first thing he did was he commissioned what was called a housing and land commission of the party. Yeah? So what the housing and land commission started to do in 2017 what was actually called Burke.
You can't take your time, You can't take your time, You have to rush yourself. Take your time. No,
okay,
let them digest the information, God is serious. Go through.
Right. So Paul Buchanan was a part of that commission, and some other persons, and noted land surveyors and others were a part of that commission. And what they did was that they went through and surveyed the entire Jamaica, looking at the history of where government land existed, what was needed, what the infrastructure, if the infrastructure existed. And so the party really, what Mark Golden is doing is building upon the work that was left by Dr. Peter Phillips.
Something he would have done. He always give them credit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so really and truly, it is so they know, they can tell you how many Operation Pride schemes were not, the infrastructures were not completed. And I also want people to look at this too. Imagine this administration has been in power for 9 years, going 10 years, and they have not done any major work in some of these Operation Pride schemes. Because like the infrastructure, when you build a housing scheme, because the focus under the PNP then was really just to give the people the house. Yeah? Give them the house. And in some instances, some of the infrastructure was neglected because you really never had the money to put in the infrastructure at the time, right? But you have schemes that today, the infrastructure is not there. So like the one where I jump up and down over Portland in Norwich Heights, that was an Operation Pride scheme, yeah? That was a PNP build scheme. And the infrastructure was never done, as Colin Bell explained, because when it was being done, if they were to put in the infrastructure, it would have drive up the cost for the land in the housing development.
Okay. Now I see it. So they were considering the people, and that's why they didn't put the infrastructure, because the houses would be too high for them.
Exactly. Let's use another place in St. Mary that they call Tree Hills, right? Which is up in the hills of St. Mary, going up into Retreat. That was an Operation Pride scheme. And when they purchased their lot, right, which is about 4,500 square feet, they paid somewhere between $80,000 and $90,000 for the lot in 2001. Yeah? You know how much is for one of that lot up there now?
That's,
Wait for it.
that's supposed to go in millions, multiple millions of dollars.
$4.5 to
Yes.
$6 million to get a
Of
lot up there
course.
right now.
Because them place
Yeah.
to get road now and them something to some level in a summer park
Exactly.
them. So it must,
Exactly.
if value must go up.
You
That
know
is
who lives
brilliant.
mostly in those housing schemes? The ship workers. If you see the houses that they have built.
Yeah,
So when
be
the
a mansion them build up there for sure.
When the PNP is talking about giving housing to the people, it's not something that they have not done before. It's something that they have done. It's like you, Bolo. A man, I go say to you, say, well, you know. We say, no, I have the information. I've seen it. I've been there. I've lived the experience. You know Portmore. Nobody can tell you about Portmore.
Right, right.
So it is this experience with the housing, and what this will do as well is that it will move also. It will cause more smaller contractors in the country that have been left aside. Because, you know, we really have to look at this thing with the contractors.
Yeah.
We have too many small contractors in Jamaica who are not really getting their fair share.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely
They're
right.
not getting their fair share because why? The NHT, who is supposed to be giving a guaranteed purchasers program. So the contractor can access him loan, him have the land, him buy the land, and the NHT is supposed to pay him a portion of the funds so he can actually roll out the scheme. What they're doing is they're giving a lot of this thing to the Chinese. Yeah? To the Chinese.
What's
if
up?
you use an example down in Mandible, you remember the Prime Minister went to break ground
Like up
by,
the
by
live,
his
guys.
favorite road
Like
in
and
Mandible.
share.
Yeah?
Yes.
Right? That house.
Like and share up the live, my people. Like and share up the live. Please welcome. We see a lot of people coming in. Yes. God bless you all. Big up on yourself. Hope to see you guys smashing up the like button and sharing so we can get the room packed. Only thing I go on in the space, ladies and gentlemen. So we are gonna talk about it. But you see them two. I play a clip a while ago with Mark Golden. And I play that one with the discussion with Head Boy. This is me and Head Boy. You understand? And him a talk about, you know, the history of the People's National Party in looking out for the people so they can get affordable housing. You understand? And even when you look at the plans that Mark Golden did have last year, in the election, you know, taking away the price of the land in terms of selling to people. So you guys were gonna get land through NHT housing for free, literally equity that you could use. You know, increasing land ownership where you could use it to borrow against that equity when you go to the bank and say, well, you know, I own this land, you know, man, and this land is valued this, you know, and I need a loan, not to go gamble and spend and dash way, but to go invest so you can earn more money or more equity, more property, more business, whatever the case might be. But you would have had that opportunity under a Mark Jefferson Golding administration. But we all know what happened. The elections were stolen. But let's move on. Because we are get to something, you know. We are get to something. Mark Golding united this party and take away 14 seats, although they rob the People's National Party in at this time. Yes? And he's still able to take away 14 seats from them. Let's continue.
We can actually roll out the scheme. What they're doing is they're giving a lot of this thing to the Chinese. Yeah? To the Chinese. If you use an example down in Mandible, you remember the Prime Minister went to break ground by his favorite road in Mandible? Yeah?
Yes.
Right? That housing development that they broke ground at, it is supposed to be comprised of roughly about close to, if my memory serves me right, it's about close to 200 and something acres of land over there. Yeah, a lot of land over there, you know. Yeah? And look what is happening now. I don't know if you saw the news. The NHT with the contractor is evicting people that live there.
What?
And I'm saying, what sort of nonsense is this? What you should be doing as an housing institution is saying, look here, we're going to build here. So because there's so much land there, they will never be able to build off 200 acres of land in build houses in 200 acres of land in no time. So what you should be doing is really saying to the people, where we intend to build, let's regularize your situation.
That's
come in and sit down. What can you pay to the trust, seeing that you're already on the trust land? But you know what hurt me? What hurt me is that when I looked, it was a Chinese company who get the contract.
Virgin, could I tell us that?
A Chinese firm, and I'm saying, how could you have a scenario where Jamaicans who born in the country are being forced off a land which actually are their birthright?
Yes.
And it is being executed by a Chinese company who is telling them to come off the land.
Conflict of interest. Major conflict of interest.
I am not anti-China, and I want people to, because a lot of these days I've been talking strongly on China, so people might think that I am not anti-China and I'm not pro-America either. Yeah. So my issue is my belief is I am pro-Jamaica. Whatever works for Jamaica and whatever is in the interest of the Jamaican people. But you cannot have Chinese firms come in. And it should be a shame. Rhoda Crawford, as a member of parliament, sits in a constituency and sees that this Chinese firm is saying to her constituents. And let me tell you what they're doing. Because that section of the constituency is a strong section for the People's National Party.
Oh.
So it's gerrymandering 1.2 or 201 if you want to call it.
I would say gentrification.
That's right.
Well, gentrification, gerrymandering, same cousin because Jerry involved.
True that. No, it's serious still. It's serious.
No, we have to look at giving housing. Let me tell you, when you look at across the Caribbean, Jamaica has the highest housing stock demand. And when I get on housing, I'm passionate about it because I look at some of my young friends who left college, right? Some of them still live with their parents.
Yep.
They don't want to live with their parents. They don't desire to live with their parents. And some of us have had to go outside of Jamaica to be able to own a piece of land in Jamaica.
That is true.
Yeah? And it should not be so. It should not be so. And this is something that we must, the administration going for.
Big up yourself, Mitzi.
You know, in Trinidad and Tobago and in Guyana, when they were leaving slavery, the slaves in those countries when they finished slavery, they were allotted a piece of land. You know what happened to us in the Anglophone part of the Caribbean, which is the English speaking or the more darker side of it in terms of Afrocentric Caribbean. You know what happened? We were.
Pastor, link me on WhatsApp, man. Link me in the comment section, Pastor. Link me on WhatsApp, man. Link me in the comment section and I have my number, man. Link me on WhatsApp, Pastor. Yeah, man. Remember the monitoring spirit then the vote, man.
Man, you see, if the labor at them things I was on Andrew Honest. Just wait till the people go to power. I mean, if they ever slip, I'm going in the next direction. I know PMP people are going to hit me. Me not run a joke, brother. And Jamaica say, me not run a joke.
And this is the thing where people don't understand, and I don't think people get it.
Yes.
Like a lot of the bloggers who you see blogging, and they try to politicize people by saying they are PNP, or they are being paid by the PNP.
Man.
The truth be told is, so what? People don't have their independent view.
Exactly.
Right?
Thank you very much.
The reason why they can say that is because they are being paid.
Exactly.
Yeah?
The ones that are being paid. Yeah, we call it projection.
Yeah, so they're doing the projection. But brother, all I can say, this issue of housing is going to have to be a pillar. Because I want the youth them, and particularly in Kingston and St. Andrew, the operation will have to be a little bit different. So I've been looking at places like Maxfield Avenue. You have a place in Trenchtown called No Man's Land. Yeah,
right.
Sitting in No Man's Land, that's at the bottom of the lower part of Trenchtown, between the fire station, going all the way back over into Denham Town, takes in pieces of Craig Town. Yeah, that land there sits idly, empty. Roughly, they say it's about close to about 400 acres of land. Yeah,
wow.
And look here what happened down there. You are telling me that the NHT don't have the vision, or the housing agency of Jamaica don't have the vision to start to build houses on those pieces of land. If you want to make them gated community, so that the police and teachers and nurses can live in there, right? And because it's right, why is it called inner city? It is from downtown. That is what it's called inner city, Yeah? And our people in Kingston and St. Andrew got to get out of this mindset that they want to go live up on the hill because you better have the hill money. Yeah. That's the reality. And some of these communities are not as people make them out to be. Yeah. Right. Because I know teachers who come from Trenchtown. I know police officers who come from Trenchtown. Yeah. And nobody bother them. Nobody mess with them. Yeah. Right. So we have to now seriously look at where the availability of land is in Kingston and St. Andrew, because we're growing out the space that we have, and we don't have to start build up in the year. Instead of building out. So those are places we have to look at. Some of the persons who live in Kingston and St. Andrew who want houses might have to go into St. Thomas to live, which is just less than 30 minutes from downtown. So we have to now think, or you have to go into places like Clarendon, which is 45 minutes from Maypen to the end of the toll. We now have to consider where the availability. But if you're going to do that as well, the government must now put in the infrastructure and investments around those places. If a man move to the Langville Park out in Clarendon, or move to Albion or out Poor Man's Corner in Yallas, right? That him don't necessarily have to travel out of parish to work. Yeah?
Right.
Those are some of the things we need to look at. Because with housing, there must be economic activities around the housing. Yeah?
With all the growing and the building and
Anyway, my
infrastructure and
brother,
everything.
all the best to you.
Yeah, man. You hear me? Hello? In general, but
You're proceeding to something. Yeah, but as we wrap up, really and truly, I'm saying, so the housing, people have to look at.
If you haven't followed me through, you follow guys. Sexy
But if they're going to
Brandy
move from around
Starlight,
Kingston and St. Andrew,
follow
economic
the
activities
page.
have to go around the places that they're going to live.
Yeah, right.
So the concept of living in Longville Park, when PJ Pearson created Longville Park, it was to supplement what was supposed to happen at Burnham Field. Yeah. When PJ Patterson was also doing 14 miles, which they now call Mesgar Gardens, that 14-mile Albion concept was to also support the idea of. Andrew is coming and talking about a developmental city out in Morant Bay, the town center thing that in developed. That was not Andrew Hollis's idea.
Really? So
let me repeat it.
What does this man have? What idea did he come up with?
And I challenge anybody, any laborite, including Marlon Morgan, to come and challenge me when I say this, that it was not Andrew Hollis's brainchild. And I'll tell you why. There was a development plan for the greater Morant Bay area. That development plan was created. A matter of fact, it goes as far back as Michael Joshua Manley.
Wow.
That is why the thief in Charles who thief the people in land. I'm not afraid to say, who paid only $1 per acre of land. Me never hear that from me back.
Wow.
Yeah?
That's wild. That is. Woo.
So why he grabbed those lands was that he looked, when he became MP in 1980, he looked at what the developmental plan was for St. Thomas.
Oh.
And strategically purchased lots around the area. Yeah?
Isn't that illegal?
Well, he was also at the time minister of, his brother-in-law was minister of lands, Bruce Golin.
Yeah.
So he got access to the developmental plan and purchased lands accordingly. So it was not their brainchild. It was in fact coming far back from Robert Lightburn, who had a concept of. Remember, Goodyear factory was running in St. Thomas. St. Thomas was a productive parish.
Right.
So when you see, so I'm making the point to say that the parishes, we must develop houses linked with the economic activity so that people are around it. One I want to share about the housing now for the hotel workers, because the hotel workers, particularly from St. Mary, St. Anne, Trelawney, have been the most neglected set of workers. When you look and see sometime where the hotel workers leave from to go work in the hotel and eat some of the best food, because one of the hotel workers, them now miss a chance to eat the free food. Yeah? And then around them, eat the free food. Because no work hard. When you can't carry it home, so eat it. Yeah? And drink the best drinks. But when you look at them, many of them don't have the ability to access housing because they're on contracts. So, right? Which don't give them the ability to, and they're not qualified at the ceiling that NHT have. So the basic level, them don't even qualify for that. Yeah? We now have to look at when these hotels are doing their developments, can the hotels commit to saying, okay, if there's cheap lands available in the area that we're going to be building, I tell you what happened in the Eastern Caribbean. If you live in Antigua and you're working in the hotel gives you the option of living on the hotel compound. Yeah? Not necessarily the hotel, but they have what is called staff housing. So you don't have to commute from work on a daily basis. Yeah? It doesn't mean that it is your house, but it is once you are on duty, you can actually commune at the staff housing. Yeah? Those are some of the things we need to look at. The hotels now need to look at. For example, the government is going to bring in investment for hoteliers. Where is the investment for the housing for the workers? Yeah? We have to look at how we treat hotel workers.
Real because I used to just try a thing the other day, which no, it's because it's selection time.
No, but Delano, let me be straight. Delano Seabright is my brother. Yeah? Somebody who, by the way, have a very good heart. He is one of them few labor rights that were better than some labor rights.
Okay.
Yeah? But one of the challenges that you face in the hotel sector is that when they go to negotiate, because they want to say they are bringing in the investments, sometimes they give up too much in the negotiation. Jamaica don't need no much. What we need from an hotel standpoint, for example, how can the hotel be producing every dollar that is spent in the hotel? You know how much stays in Jamaica? 20 cents.
That is insane.
20 cents per dollar. So let's just look at that. 80 cents of that leaves Jamaica. What we have to look at is how can we get the hotel sector, how can we push the hotels to now understand that if you're going to come and set up in Jamaica, your experience must be a branded Jamaican experience. Still not taken away from your international brand appeal. Still not taken away from what is your normal appeal. But your furniture cannot be, because they're giving these hotels waivers to carry in duty-free concessions to bring in furniture, which is crazy. When the same furniture could be, look in the days of Jamaica, look how much carpenter we know. Jamaica used to build the best bed, the best whatnot, the best this, the best table. Yeah, when you used to go down for Orange Street, yeah, in a town.
And it would increase the ambience and the experience of the people.
Exactly, because that will be your real Jamaican experience.
And the energy, the creativity within the work that the man is doing.
And that is a part of. So when the People's National Party talks about the creative industry, those persons, the furniture manufacturers, they are also a part of the creative industry, because they then will be given the opportunity to. We have to look at that. We can't be having these investments not materializing into benefit for our people. Yeah, we have to link tourism to the local economy. The farmers must have access to the local economy, to the tourism sector. Why is it? Why you come to Jamaica and you're getting the same food you'd have gotten if you're overseas? That makes no sense.
Crazy.
Yeah?
I can understand. Like, there's a restaurant called Hard Rock, and anywhere you go in the world for Hard Rock, you're gonna get Hard Rock.
But there are certain substitutes that you can produce locally. Okay. So instead of Hard Rock, I've used some examples. For example, across the region, when you go across the region, and if you go to Damrep, let's use Damrep for example, the hotels in Dominican Republic. By the way, Damrep is doing far way better than Jamaica in terms of tourism. Punta Cana alone has 500,000 rooms. When I say 500,000 rooms, I mean 500,000 villas. Yeah. So Airbnb, 500,000 of them. Yeah. 500,000. They are seen annually stayovers of 3 and 5 million. Yeah. And last year, after the COVID, little bit after the COVID, they were seeing up to 6-7 million in stayovers, which means that money is being circulated in the local economy. Right? Mm-hmm. They in Punta Cana, you know what they do? Everything that they produce, that they contribute to the tourism industry, is made in Dominican Republic.
Right. And any type
of industry, most of the things are made there, and I'm not exaggerating when I say most of the things are made there, because obviously there are certain things that cannot be produced.
Exactly.
Somebody said me if you listen to something emergency or suffer around here. What do you really say to me? What going on?
That's 53 earlier than you know. we looking up in your crystal ball as to maybe the reason why they are not.
No, because every single area.
Should we expect for this search to continue, for the government to continue to search to see which other agency may have some cash there that they can remove? Should we expect more of this?
Yeah, but that's not going to help us. We don't want no more of that. No, because all of that means that it will come back to the general public.
But Raleigh, what Obi is saying, will they do it? Because we don't see them looking at anything else.
Yeah, they will do it. But remember, we don't come back to.
Yeah, but that's what Obi has said. Where else you think they're going to raid?
Well, I don't know, because everywhere I lose money, so I don't know where them are raid.
So, what's the fear of spending that money that the multilaterals have available to us? What is the fear?
The tax on dividend was down by 32.8%. The tax on individuals were down by 58%. So the tax on dividend tell you what going on the stock market. The tax on individuals down by 58%. The tax on interest down by 22%. So that tell you what going on the bond market. Every market I get mixed.
But the bank said people are borrowing less.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Good.
Colin.
Yeah.
Raleigh, is there a window? Is there a sunset on this money in terms of us drawing down it and utilizing it?
Is there nothing is happening.
But what Obi is saying, that is there a sunset on it? Is there a time that we have to take it before a certain time?
No.
But
so is it then that the government not moving at this time because there is no election in the offing and so on, so they are basically having this money there for some future plan? What is it? Because it before the mind as to where we are heading based on those numbers that you have just trot out and so on, and the government moving with alacrity to utilize these funds. So what could it be? Is there anything that you are picking up in your crystal ball as to maybe the reason why they are not moving?
No, because what I said, if the strategy is to wait until the economy crash, then that's not a good strategy. So maybe because them think the Jamaican people resilient, because they tell the Jamaican people that, and the Jamaican people think it's something good, they might tell them. So maybe they must say the people buy this thing that they are resilient and they can. Yeah?
We are resilient and long suffering.
Yeah. So maybe the people then buy into that and they must say we can go and hold on until the elections are again. Yep.
Well, for next 5 grand again. Listen, me no man. Hey, let me tell you something. You know, say, me I go come off of this. Later, me deal with that. Later, me go examine them argument the way I make on the show. And that me come about Jamaica. And that me come about. And this me come about. When I try, they really want to play them 2 clip there. To give context to show, you know. Show people what we really miss out on. When we never gave Mark Golding leadership the chance, or what was stolen from us, because we know so them thief the election. They want to remind people to commemorate them what was stolen from us, and the people who may vote for the Jamaica Labour Party, we just want to remind you know, we want to dash way. I want to have now. And I understand why there's people out there that is not sorry when them soon up on the internet a ball out and I say, oh God, worse when they know so one and I shout out 1 PM and 1 bag of foolishness. Only thing say nobody are gonna look pound. The people in heart hardened then so no. Just like how God make fear of heart hardened and stubborn so that he could have just expose him and show everybody who God is. Yeah man. I see him say people in Jamaica hard against no file liberate them right now. Because I want to go put the country in all I want to take money for corrupt the election system. Westmoreland sees increase in hand and foot and mouth disease. Come like they want to kill off the people in Westmoreland. How the hell are going on so? Hey, me not trust no shut off of that, you know? Me no want nobody tell me about no conspiracy or nothing like that. Me no want to hear that. Because we see too much conspiracy play out in our world already. You understand? We see too much conspiracy play out in our world already. And you know, me I listen to one clip with what's she name? Candice Owens, and she has said, as a journalist, she have a bravery to ask certain questions before it's popular. And you have some journalists and you have some people for independent media. Right? You have the journalists them independent the regular journalists them are real sellout. And then you still have some people where they're on the independent space like me, where I won't even call myself a journalist to be quite honest with you. Because me not do no investigative journalism. I work off how I go on the news and do my reactions them to it. Me not really dive too deep more while and but when me see the information, what the hell is going on? Mommy, are you light fire? Mighty God, the things are somewhere burned down. What smoke me see I come in that place? Now I wonder what going on, you know? I know me can't even breathe. No, sir. Them things are right, you know, brother. You know, always do something sometime, you know, man. Sure, man. Mighty God. No, but me can't do no better. Me affected. Me can't do any better, you know. Anyway, let me play with me a play here, man. Play with me a play, because them things are really disturbing, Budgie. Play with me a play.
Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night, good morning, everybody. The renegade there. Man not afraid. Man not wilderness, keep it wilderness, but no top light. No top light. Alright, so hear this. Let me deal with it. It's a major breaking news now. It's the guy Dwaybe. Let me tell you something. You see, we don't say me for years and years, so you come and you start your fuck. We do it in 2020. Now what time me just tell you just to clear something for you. What you do? Because we did the last night. Unacceptable, you know. Yeah? And we see a little dirty plot. I mean I call out to Mark Golden. Turn a come on is the polygon. Turn an eye to the guy here. To do it vibes. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Yeah, we not think him supposed to be even at the PNP party right now.
Mighty God.
He's a letdown. He's a piece of shit. The guy is a piece of shit.
Dang.
Listen what I'm telling you. Doing fans. Because I talk to one of my brethren. Hey, come here, play big neck on him down in a Westmoreland, you know. And all over the place. Right? Can I make a move last night when say one got challenge? Him go to the divisional conference last night. And say one challenge Colin Hitchman, regional chicks chair. So I want to top up. No, my brethren down there tell me, because them some of the brethren talked to him last night. As I'm stepped up. And him, he says a disrespect because them sideline him and who them say him gay.
Hold on there, Jamaica, let me tell you this. Mighty God. Let me tell you this. You see this thing here? Them a talk about needs ID getting traction. Uno make sure say uno not depend on that train there, yeah? Make sure say uno not depend on that train there. Uno can't say the men and women that God never want to know, you know. Do not take this needs. This is beyond party and beyond politics. Uno do not take this needs. Do not accept it, reject it. Especially when we say we got church, and we a man and woman, and we a man of God, and we a child of God. We on a spiritual eye there. Can't so we never get warning still. Let's continue. Do we advance? Boy, when we see eagle come out for you like this is serious.
And say down in a Westmoreland, you know, and all over the place. Right? Can I make a move last night when say one got challenge? Him go to the divisional conference last night. And say one challenge Colin Hitchman.
What's up, Tommy?
Regional chicks chair. So I want to top up. No, my brethren down there tell me because them
open up the place. You cannot lock up the place.
As I'm stepped up.
If something done gone bad already, you cannot do that.
He says that disrespect because them sideline.
What you want me to do? I'm shocked.
Them sideline him angry.
That now have nothing to do with it. Done gone bad already.
I'm not giving neither because he'll be truthful. Him and the next guy.
I call out no name, I don't call a name.
Because any man.
I have to ask what I want if alarm by smoke.
And number one, you must get nothing if you go up there.
I want to do something wrong.
Yeah, remember, you know, we respect people with morals. We not busy JP, you know about anything. But this guy, him a more betrayful. He might have to live right to you know. I don't know
we do it.
My ears up on the ground, you know.
Do we advance a way I deal with the hombre? One time me I defend your brother. And I pray what you do and I look for your work. Yo, you let down yourself, brethren. When me and Eagle come off of you like this, it's not normal. It's not normal. And I force me to listen to this, I just hear me about it.
Yeah? And nobody feels that we are talking to like, what we not, you may have talked to people that talk to you. Them see what went last night. Yeah? My brother I drive right now, and he just come off the phone with it. Maybe I'm calling him, hey, Mr. Card, you know. Master device, I'm going to call him, I'm show him something. Because I don't know how man that will do this. But me I send this to my own. Any one of them, I right now the country not to my. And this guy, run out of him ultimate motive. Remember
what say?
He resigned to him have him on because shit, you know. Remember him just tag up with people and get charged. And them have forgot maybe say, oh, you can't boy, you want some leader. You have to one side, brother.
For real, him have some legal challenge and anything there where I'm going with. Do we advise? I didn't forget your priorities straight, brother. I tell you already, anybody will rise against Mark Golden in any way, I not get my support. I tell you that. Nobody will rise Mark Golden. Mark Golden not stay in politics so long. Make the man do what God send him to do, and then make him go and go about his business. Mark Golden not stay in politics so long. If you can't wait, sorry for you. If you have some ambition for Ray, sorry for you. Mark Golden take the party from zero and carry on way up at top in a serious recognition. So any plots and plans on have, plan and got a wipe. That me I tell you, you can't stay there. No apology. No apology. Any plan on have to destabilize the People's National Party. Una go definitely face some royal heavenly judgment. We can't tell you none of that.
I remember when we were against youth. Remember, it's not pretty. Me watch Kenya. And we are watching try to do some collision shit.
You hear him man say I watch him and I watch Damien. Ratty Damien Crawford. Mighty God. Your name calling at this too. So yeah, this is the second somebody me call your name where have the dip on the ground, where the eagle and everything, You feel me I deal with? And the second person this now I call Damien Crawford name, And when you hear Lonesome talking, I know say Mr. Lonesome talking, I know guilty.
That will not work neither. And by the way, when you go into Labour, right? Remember, Labour talk to everybody at Dwaybe. Yeah, that's why you see them bug run out with some things, because they say, set a Labour, them tell them, say yes, Mayor man, I cannot think. You see them bug put out something and you ignore it. This guy, him, doing bars with him fucked up self. At times him fuck off now. You understand? Him to go away. I mean, I can't Mark Molin. I'm a tough fuck. What we know. We know some still have case pending. We know that too. I mean, also the PMP internal commissioner look on him personally. Yeah? You don't want no guy go run out and just, hey, him to go away, Him to fucking go away. Something come to upon it unbelievable. I remember I'm in a wall back. When you hear me come out to the nose, I'm in a wall back. This guy, I look for story something. I go on with him fucking. Nobody not please you for fuck off. Straight up. Fuck off. Yeah? Yeah. All of the time, I'm going to beat you straight, Going to beat you.
Listen to me, Mike Brown. When me hear this, not if something is already divided, if somebody there in the midst of the group of cars divide, you have to call them out. You have to call them out. Do not do like the Jamaica Labour Party and have things a fester and not deal with it. The right thing to do is to deal with it. The right thing to do is to deal. Only thing you hear nothing yet, wait till me play Drebrian. Wait till me play Drebrian. Drebrian let him out this afternoon, you see. They on my YouTube when you can go watch him and I play the full thing, just I play part of it. Right? Me leg on the video, I want 30-minute video. I go play about 10 minutes of it. But I never hear this from Mr. Wayne Lonesome. Never hear this.
I come and beat Angelo and hold you. Yeah, but I hold you. But now tell you this. You feel a square man. You ain't stupid brother. You sit down about your stubborn attack. Hey, my bedroom tell me, Hey, I'm call my bedroom. I'm call my bedroom. I'm call my bedroom. My bedroom I watch me, I'm call. Yeah. You talk to him for the next day. Call one of my bedroom if I'm down there. Anything you ever ask can't be trusted, Because if you watch it, you can't be trusted, yes. I remember people, I work so hard to try to straighten the country. You know, motive. Getting infinitely another seat at the first.
Yo, one thing me know, anything your boss can't be trusted. And that's why somebody when I ask me if him and Daryl was a family. Mighty God.
Yeah? Tell me this. And we are going to go and open an eye upon him. Brother, answer me, man. Answer me, man. Change the advice and answer me. Answer me, man. Say, he might do too much tongue this or no. You understand? Brother, just change the advice and answer me, man. Speed it up. Answer me, man. Answer your phone. I want to answer two things fast. Answer your phone. I want to answer two things fast. See?
When then?
Just change the advice and answer. Yes. Answer your phone. Answer your phone. Answer. Brother, answer your phone. Just answer two things fast. That is the boy, man. Him to go away, man. See? So, when I try to do, I come together and try a little, So, him don't go challenge. Remember, listen. A guy like this, you don't give nothing to go challenge. You have people like Marky G and question character. Well, who only say that, But, him questionable.
Primetime News follow-up now. The legal matter involving Member of Parliament for Westmoreland Central, Dwayne Vaz, will go to mediation. Mr. Vaz, his driver, Michael Merritt, and a businessman, Ian Strawn, are embroiled in an assault matter. All three parties...
So you, when while in this, the police have a charge, and you think people could look up and go, one is not keep away from some things and say, you're leader, you're challenge. You can't challenge somebody better. People are being idiot. You want people now where you look up and with this. Hey, only certain people look up and know. Because whether you're Andrew Onis or you're doing Vaz or Boom Vaz, we cannot look up and certain people Jamaica have to change.
True.
This guy move like it's a spoiled, but it shouldn't even then in the first place. He is a piece of shit. He got to me. Make it, that's why you see them.
Oh my God.
Come make him show. I want me to do some book and go there. Now I said, oh, I'm going to get something. I try to ignore him. But last night, when I go to last night, no, I said, no, I can't ignore him no more. Him step overboard. Yeah.
So the man them up there, yeah, but yeah, you can't do nothing. Oh God. Squeeze me in, man. Squeeze me in.
You understand? Jay, yeah, man, let me tell them this. Him step overboard. Right? So my brethren,
forward.
You might try. You may try to call my brethren. Eh? You may tell him to answer him for.
Draw two more forward.
Him go down there now. Because him make one thing and believe me, him got to labor right. The guy has to labor right, but tell you what, the labor right lead things to them, and you see them going up and down with something that I said, this son that and that, we don't ignore that. But last night, no, when he go down there now, you know, come here ignore me, because I watch him long time. My brethren, talk to me. Because them I say, yo, because you have some brethren, I say, you are better than the one in there, you know. Because them swim. So
hey, let me tell you something. Remember when Andre Stevens they talk about him experience and him go down so. And may I tell you, that was not a good look for Dwayne Vaz. You feel me, I deal with? And the thing same did, you know, straighten up and shift up things and realize say yo, I'm a you understand? Somebody said Marky G a fight war. Yo, I don't want to mix up Marky G, you know. I don't want to mix up Marky G. Who said that? What that comment there? Let me take out that brother out of the comment section. Thank you so much. Because I never did see commenting and I didn't pay attention. Yeah, man, you can't go, man. You're not serving the purpose over here, son. Yeah, you're one of the agent them for the Jamaica Labour Party. Me not have a problem with talking about this. Zine, from me here, Mr. Lonesome talk about it. Me not have a problem to talk about it. Them man they certified. From here, Mr. Lonesome a burn out Dwayne Vaz. It's serious. Big up yourself, Paula Sadler. And I want Marky G will say I will not change. As long as Mark Willing stand with the integrity of him we work with. We need a serious shift in our leadership to shake up the whole politics in Jamaica. Some people we are going like say they want to continue to be corrupt for the rest of their life and send all them picnic in a parliament to come corrupt and continue to feed off our tax dollars. Them get at them afraid of Mark Willing. Them afraid of Marky G. Marky G are their worst nightmare. Mark Golden are the best leader. I must God can't tell me something else. For me believe that. If God said a Marky G, I saw it go. But right now, a Mark Golden me say. God have to come tell me otherwise. You hear me say? Me say God have to come tell me otherwise. God have to put somebody else in the position. For me say, okay, Father God, at your will, let it be done. You can see further than me can see. You have an all-seeing eye. But no boy and no girl, I don't business at all. Nobody don't come talk about so them a challenge Mark Golden. After a man take up a party in 2020, And the party they are grown. If I never for Marky G on this. I thief the man and thief the election what they are. If I never for Marky G leadership. Right? Everything Natania, big up yourself. Everything what Mark Golden stand for. In terms of holding government officials accountable. Every move we make, all when people vex about him, me not vex about nothing. You see when you deal with principle, you go face opposition even in your own party. So here we go on. Anybody who feel weed out, we have no nefarious intention, when I like Mark Golden style of leadership, you can just poke out to the head so you can get chopped off and lift up. Yeah man, you start just make we know who is from now. Make we know who is from now. No boy can point the finger upon Mark Golden. So Mark Golden operated and no way where not have no integrity and them something. No. No woman can say Mark Golden look upon them and no woman can call Mark Golden and say, oh, I mistress. No, one wife. One man of integrity, one king and one queen. Hello, somebody. Real leadership. Leading by example. Whether you want to look upon in business acumen, whether you want to look upon in marriage, in children, or them represent them family, or him representing family, the passion him have for the people. Right now, I'm on Bolo TV and I play back some old clips with Mark Golden right now. And I tell you say, yo, when I listen to him, man, I tell you say, yo, he man make me want march, brother. He man make me want march. Ready. The man have a real genuine love and care for the people them. The man is for the people, the man have humility. No boy! We have some little ambition and rate. When you go sit down and wait on the turn, who the cap fit, let them wear it. No boy. On a full time now. Me sound all disrespect Mr. Azan. And him find out that that's why the man walk off. I pay bangarang, you know? Pay bangarang. Hey. We don't want no manufactured or no fake unity, you know. Anybody when work with the program, when go about to no business because now dead weight. Go about to no business, man. When go join the jail people no want. Because them going down, you know, so we can go down with them. Go to the sinking ship. We don't want to know over here. Straight up. Me no business. Tired of foolishness now, man. Give the man him respect where him deserve. Give the man him respect where him deserve. When some racist stuff on you know. When is some racist, you know. When disgusting, you know. Mark Golden run all over a place in Jamaica. Hey, one at a time I wonder if a man can't tired. One at a time I wonder if a man can't tired. As old as him is. He fitter than me. He said the man they all over a place. What a sacrifice the man make. And on the day about now, when you want selfish ambitions, if you're not doing right for the party and especially the people, no division in the People's National Party is not right for the people. All they're doing is handing another win to the Jamaica Labour Party. And them done a thief already. So you make them thieving easier by this joint in the unity of the party. Go away! Sealer, go man. No business of who, brother. Take away yourself. If a woman, take away yourself. Go away. Only can walk on the box and blouse and skirt, Mark Golden, and walk on the man momentum. I don't know if you notice what I'm market here, the man. You know? Nobody never did have to tell people to vote for you because of Mark Golding. Them say, yo, we need that brother in a power and people fly from overseas to come vote for him. Understand that. One whole plane load of people, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plane load of people fly down in Jamaica to come vote for Mark Jefferson Golding. Just in case you didn't know, why you think them take the trip? Because the people them realize that the man serious about fixing up the country and holding government officials accountable, including his own. Not just talk, him do it, him practice it. If him never did move down his garden, they would have win the seat, you know? Yes, but principle and the right come before what you want in terms of power. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Principle. And Jamaica lose them principle from what they are. All we have, you see, because of sin cause all of this, you know? Greed and ambition, you know? Read the room. Read the room. And if anybody a gaslight, you know, right? You stop take gaslight. Shun the very appearance of evil. No found to tie to the Labour Party member them too. Them a snake. Them a devil. When I talk about the one in the parliament, you know. Limit on a conversation with them. Don't have no drinks with them. Don't eat with them. Shun them. Oh, I don't know. And that go for all I want them to. Or too cozy with some of them, man. Too cozy. Stop discuss party business. Stop discussing the colleague them. In our neck, if you don't know, go visit, shut up on the mouth. Again, we have an option to go up on the other side. You can't go on, you know. Yeah, man, you can't. Let's see how it feels for you to go on the other side. Me no know who leak inside Inferno. But again, if somebody is getting out of hand, right? Them have to be checked. Them have to be checked. Nah, hide nothing. You think it a hide? The same people them a talk to the labor right them and the labor right them a go out there and put it out in the media. So nothing a hide. It done gone already. Or you think it a leak in the media? Are the same people them in the party I talk to them friend, labor right? You know see work the same way. When you hear Drebrian come out with something, but what go on with the labor right them. Somebody in the labor right party I tell them what go on, you know. Same thing with Andre Stevens, you know. Same thing with other people, you know. I saw the thing them come out, you know. But I am saying, anything we ever cause division amongst the People's National Party, anybody that is going to spearhead that, the devil is a liar. Una gonna get sieve out, man. Sieve out. God go sieve out. Because I don't want to get the wrong impression, you know. God Almighty, me adi, una go get sieve out. Out order.
Some guys gonna be a shit him a go with. Saying, and I mean, you cannot say, yo, make him stay, man, because that and that. We don't do that. Don't they, you know? Because they never want him, you know? He never knows they never want him. But true, you know, yeah. Because they might say, you see him now, in the first place, he might, but true, you say this. Say, they never want him. He don't even know that. He don't know. Yes. They say, she, they never want she neither. They never want him. And me talk to them, they don't want him because in a film constituency. And some big man are talking. So
no, there has been controversy around Dwayne Vaz' name. There's been controversy around him name. Been. I mean, still so Bobson are easy back and I say, all right, let me see what I deal with. And it look like you wanna put in the work and rate. Come on, man, better than that, brother. Fix up yourself fast, man, before it's too late. Don't fumble double. Don't fumble double, brother. Don't fumble. You're married and think me think say, you know, you deal with the thing like a big man. Operate like a big man, brother. Too much mix up the your name. Right? Too much mix up the your name. I'm going to Drebrian. Because I'm not turn long with doing. I'm not let no listen up. I'm going to Drebrian. Zin. What is now? What is now? What is? Oh, I'm mad smart. I'm there on somebody else's profile and I want to when I look for. Yeah, man, let me go to this.
Wednesday, it's a wonderful, fun-filled students who look forward. My phone blew up. Dre, where you there? No class today. The love is real, Jamaica. Don't forget, one more week to go. I will be on free. Thank you, Paula Sadler. Big up yourself, darling.
Yo, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. I'm come off the internet and see nobody go text me and say, Bolo, I want to see you go live. I'm going to see who rate me. Dwayne might be working with the JLP party. You just never know. Jacqueline, anything them I do, once it have to do with disrupting the peace and the unity of the People's National Party, I am vehemently against it. I am vehemently against it. I can tell you that right now. You understand? Straight up. Mark Golden deserve the respect. Him earn it.
Get come the 28th of July. I will be launching my YouTube. Thank you. I reached goal already. Thankful brand new studio on YouTube. I will be live on TikTok. Wings. And so come next Monday. Oh no, go and get a what to just to get into the meat of the matter. I'm here this afternoon to set the record straight. Some you may like, some you may not like, but the truth will always set us free. I've seen an art. Me have the class to start. I'm going to come for bust up no mouth and do no things and talk up nothing. Which are, you know how the labor rights them stay already. And me want to make sure when me say something, it is well said. I want to get the message, I want to get the memo. I've seen this article circulating by them and those within the Labour Party, and it reached social media, and it reached Gleaner. Everybody around it as headline, Dwayne Vaz step down from PNP shadow cabinet. You know the reason why Dwayne step down from the shadow cabinet? Now me want to ask Uno whether run with things from platform and a chat about things. And you Uno take up on the phone and call down and upload on the head office of the PNP and find out what is happening before they start to present and open up on mouth and speak on matters one they don't know about. Anyone who know whether run with things, take the moment and the opportunity and come have the audacity to come and put me good leader name pan them and do. Let me tell you something. Please to vet no information first before you drag me good leader name in our dilemma. You need to stop it.
Tell them.
Stop from run with clickbaits and things that post up, make it seem as though the leader of the People's National Party co-sign anything. If Dwayne wants to step down, you know the reason why he stepped down from the port. First of all, Dwayne did have the portfolio. Dwayne Vaz did have the portfolio, Public Works. He was a owner, spokesperson. It wasn't him that has the portfolio.
The man was a junior. Ryan Campbell salute. The man was a junior spokesperson. He didn't have the portfolio. So Mark Golden didn't take it from Dwayne Vaz and give it to Lawton Cousins. Hello, somebody?
Yo, it was Mr. Richard Azan for Northwest Clarendon.
Yes.
Yeah? But I am going to expose what is happening because Dwayne Vaz MP without the utmost respect, sir. Too much bagger upon you, MP. You need to clear yourself from. You're not supposed to attach yourself by no baggage. that comes with the People's National Party, such as a portfolio or chairman for Region 6. Not a chairman, you're not getting in a Region 6. So the whole of Uno and Hanover and Westmoreland and St. James, please, when Dwayne Vaz come to Uno and say I put him bid for chairman for Region 6, tell Dwayne to go start out Central West. I'm going to talk up the things them this afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, so in a year, Mr. Richard Azan and Mr. Azan was the one that had the portfolio. The man was a junior minister. And I don't see it as a surprise that Mr. Lowton Cousins got that portfolio. I don't. I always saw him as that person for the job based off his utterances. Look at how it is set within the Jamaica Labour Party. Mr. Lowton Cousins has the expertise. Do you know that he's a lawyer? So when it comes to the constitution, legislation, how things work, civics, governance, everything. And he says a man is a no-nonsense person. And him strong in him constituency, him firm in him constituency. Is not somebody where they can just go overthrow and take his seat. Him thing no shaky Jamaica. St. James, lots of the school them don't fix up. Kids not attending school. You talk about all of St. James, but that is crazy because if like what I say now, if South St. James is being affected, we know why. If South St. James not getting help, because a PMP win the seat. But St. James is run by mostly Labour, so they shouldn't have no problems down there. No problems. No, you see, people see things, you know, and just easy back and stay, so, you know. But when the thing accumulate, I mean, I talk about Dwayne Vaz now. Brother, you don't know where you go say last night, brother, but you rake up your handsness. You call it on yourself. You call it on yourself. Enough of we there and see the thing with the lady and we not say nothing, because we don't know on the personal thing that you feel me I deal with us, we left that alone. And then now you in a things with you're in a court now with your driver one, but too much bagger man. Too much bagger. Sir Sydney, where you deal with? Too much bagger, brother. Sydney. My day, man. No, hold on there, Sydney. I show off my program. I'm not deal with that right now. I deal with Dwayne Vaz and that situation. That I deal with. I not deal with no nurse right now. Yeah, me there I listen to Drebrian. Drebrian I give you the scoop. Drebrian know what go on. So me there I listen to you.
I want to argument me and me think away man the woman thing said we.
No sir. No sir, last night him go say something. At some meeting, PMP meeting or something. Him go say something. Say him want the chairmanship. And somebody else have that, so like him a challenge somebody in a PMP. So one piece of rare, Mr. Wayne Lonesome bunny mouth and expose enough things. And then Drebrian a bunny mouth too. So it kinda deep. I wanna play some of my audio for people in here walk one. Kinda deep. What? Brother, man, I cause disturbance in a PMP, brother.
I think I settle down and we sit here now. When I try this or no?
Come me here from Drebrian say, you know, him and somebody else talk about Mr. Azan. And then Mr. Azan got ear back. In the parliament part, they saw the lunchroom, you know. And Mr. Hassan got ear back and Mr. Hassan go to Mark Bowling and say, kindly remove me from the post. You understand? Because remember say I him deal with him oppose my man there. What name? Nesta Morgan. So him tell Marky G say if you remove him. You understand? Because the man they a big man a long time and they not this one. So you know, he not take no disrespect, so he just move up. So Mark Bowling move him and put Lawton Cousins. So when me I deduce from the thing is that he look like Dwayne Vaz the one that the position there because Mark Bowling not put him there. No matter about he want chairmanship or whatever. And then the deep again. As me tell you something, I go play the hard here, man. You have to go listen here, man. You think deep, brother. You think deep. No man, I serious shit, man. I'm not joke shit, man. I serious shit, man.
Work need to be done in Central, and we not have no time for you to take on chairman work, much less you want to take on spokespersonship and public work. You need to go sit down in your constituency and sort out the mess in Central Westmoreland. Yeah? So when you run with story and a talk about you want this and you want position, what position you want more than your MP work, sir? I know I run with story about Mark Golding and Dwayne Vaz in that content. What kind of contention? You are not capable at this time, and that is the reason why we take the portfolio and give it to Mr. Lawton Cousins, and so far he's doing a damn good job. So with the utmost respect, Mr. Dwayne Vaz, because we know the internal things that are going down at Region 6. Let me tell you something, one no good, no dash away, and we see the PNP, the chairperson, the current chairman for Region 6 is doing an exceptionally good job. We get 6 out of the 10. What you call it now? And guess what? He's doing a good job. Why we should have take the chairman for Region 6 and give it to you, Dwayne Vaz? You cannot control what is happening in Central Westmoreland. Then you want to go control the whole Region 6 with the Westmoreland and over Montego Bay. You must be crazy. I said to you, Dwayne Vaz, go sort out Central Westmoreland. Number one, you have matters before the court and say your back's young man, allegedly. You are Miss Chin Dilemma where the woman step aside and sort things. You have the Hurricane Melissa victim them for sort out in the Central Westmoreland. Where you never go take up more matters for your head, but you want to chairperson for public works. Eh?
And
when you never go take up.
And that's one thing when we hear about him. Cause see somebody that come and say Dwayne not serious, him lose his seat already. Him need to focus, him drink too much. Hey, me tell you something, man. As simple as you take it. You see in a leadership, bad habits can really tear you down, you know. You have to be careful. You have to be careful.
We don't want nobody to come right now. We get on top and a strike towards the line, to some line, you know. We don't want nobody to come here now with them foolishness, brother. You know, just settle down and work with what you work with.
All of the things that we are going in the country, brother. People are suffer, people are ball and the Jamaica Labour Party, and you are going to talk about personal ambition. You should be ashamed of yourself.
You should have did the right thing. No one has boy a strength we are getting.
No, but if you even look on him performance in him constituency, all but people have a lot to say, you know. Whole heap of people have a lot to say.
Right now we have the Labour right them at Trimble. So when I come with this, I know you just circle down where they ready and work with you.
Yeah, him not fi be no focus and no. I mean I talk about this again. Me don't talk because all the thing they have to focus on. Cause me see all Colin Bell show. Me see a be a bomb sit there when name Rasta and man a drop over there. Be a bombshell about the economy. One more blur not problem again with this government here. Where they in a power. So Dwayne Vaz. Yeah, PDTV went down there with supplies and it's supposed to meet up and do the escort. You understand? This a person I want labor right. Okay, that's why you over here laugh off your mouth. So you don't want to accept me now on the party. Well, if you don't accept him, I'm not really business about that, you know. I don't business about that. Eh?
When we throw them out, then pick them up in a car rubbish, then pick up the time we throw rubbish.
Which one? We just want to ask this as a historian and the thing. At what point did a Labour right leave the Labour right party and came over to the People's National Party? and was accepted.
I want man may know. And when go into PNP and then he go back over Labour right, I never get no post. And
he was with the PNP.
No man, when Labour right and then come the man them vex and then come at
Who that?
And win. Sure, it up now uptown they come from, man. Sure.
You can't remember his name. Samuda?
Yeah, man.
Samuda? So Samuda wasn't the Labour, Samuda wasn't the PNP first.
No man, he come and Labour he left from come.
Oh yes. And
then when I look post and PNP no give me an index and go back over there.
Anybody where you see I look post and vex, them no good for politics.
They're no good man. A man just come and he want to post right away. Right away, you know. He not even wait. Right? He not even wait. And she not get it.
But you know what I find funny? The problems them with the PNP have, you know, internally, you know, whatever they might be, you know, it is pale in comparison to what is actually happening with the Jamaica Labour Party, you know. Remember, say, it come like a man, a minor thing this, no. It come like a man, they want to play the tape with the Rosie.
A minor, what are they? What we not play the man? It's a minor thing, this a
right?
This a in-house problem, this is This is a country problem, this is a in-house problem.
Exactly.
So we don't want a man come what? It's an in-house problem where we can sort out in no time.
Yes.
This is one in-house problem, this.
Yes.
In-house.
May I play some more? I play some more
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man. Right now, Labour rights have worse thing because Andrew can't talk. Alright, Andrew can't tell none of them to step down.
Yeah.
He can't tell.
Mark Bowling can't tell anybody to move with this song or this song.
Right.
That are facts.
Alright. Andrew can't tell Xavier to step down. And he can't tell Weekly to step down.
Can't tell Vaz to step down. Nobody can't tell.
And them have the problem on the PNP, you know?
Yeah, them is not a democracy. Right now, as soon as Andrew on a slipping slide, don't wait till July 27. All Labour rights will go and laugh. Here, Paul Buchanan now on the backside. That may I tell you. You remember good. Let's continue.
You know.
Self-tap.
Because when them are saying, you know, a foolish is them a tell you. And I go on.
No, we not pay them no mind. No, pay them no mind.
I laugh when them a laugh. I just want to come and win in an argument. But see the
No, don't get it twisted. Nobody and him in an argument. In an argument with himself. Him in an argument with himself. Nobody and him in an argument.
The IC recommend them for charge. Right? And them have to go and court and look refuge. And you can't tell none of them to step down. He can't tell Weekly. And he can't tell Xavier to step down. And him himself in a problem. So when you go talk about PNP, you don't shut no more. Because those one man and come and one position. And those position man attack for yourself. One man talk for three one position. So what kind of
But more play some substantial part of the tape in us. So. Yeah. Because I have to come off. I don't want to stay on too long.
But you want to cheer person for Region 6. Wait, not up here. Colin Itchman is doing a damn good job as the region chair already. I want to dead win and dash you away. Mr. Colin Itchman is going to remain as the region chair for Region 6. Look how the blasted man do well down there. Eh? Look how he do well down in Region 6. Count and tell the man kick out the Labour right them out of Hanover. He kick out the Labour right them out of Westmoreland. And the 5 seat in St. James, he managed to flip back one of them. So we only have 4. So out of the 10 constituencies that make up Region 6, PNP take back 6 out of the 10. And that you want to replace for who? For do it, I don't want to go down the road, you know, sir. I do not want to go down the route with you, sir. Yeah? Remember, you had to step down in 2020 as you lost it all as region chair. Look, let me not go like this afternoon, you know. But wait till I sit down on YouTube. Because this time, do me no justice over TikTok, you know, because all I know I do a screen record and put up. Me want to see myself. And how me articulate on YouTube. Because come next week, Monday, My party have to get it right. Are we going up the street? Are we not in and on bagger doing fast?
bagger,
You was the chairperson for Region 6 in 2020 and you lose every single goddamn constituency down there. And you no one put in bid. Because Mr. Colin Hitchman take it up from after the ground and make things look good now. We win 6-out.
So how you feel feeling at the capacity of chairman? And then you want to go back to it? You're sick, man.
Listen, you lost 10 out of 10 as the chairman in 2020.
You're sick.
You did poorly down there. And God help Mark Golding to put you back as the constituency MP. And you win your seat. Sit down in a central and fix the thing. Eh? Look how you have pan your name down there. But you want to come run up and down, say you want spokesmanship. Spokesmanship me backside. You need to stay in your corner and fix Central Westmoreland. But you want to reach and cheer. Let me tell you something. I know if I'm not doing on I am going to speak. Jamaica. I know everybody, that's the problem of the People's National Party. We are too brilliant and we have too much brilliant mind. Everybody knows, say, Damian Crawford wants to be the leader one day of the People's National Party. But guess what? I know your time now, Damian Crawford. It is not your time.
Mighty God.
It is not your time now. And 2030, when is the next election, we still are going to support Mark Golding as the leader. Come what may after 2030. Then we might give you an opportunity, Damian Crawford. But as for now, Mark Jefferson Golding is the leader of the People's National Party, and that him we are working with, and that him we are run with in a 2030 as well.
You remember,
so I realize it's a syndicate of you, and I want to call someone on name, you know. But then 2 MP they down at St. Mary, the lady the front in Hanover, and realize it's a careful plan.
Hold on there, wait. 2 St. Mary, 2 MP from St. Mary. Hold on, wait. Want to know something you know just pass that to them? What is going on?
People's National Party, and that him we are working with, and that him we are run with in a 2030 as well. So I realize it's a syndicate of you, and I want to call someone on name, you know. But then 2 MP they down at St. Mary, the lady the front in Hanover, and realize it's a careful plan include.
That lady the in Hanover. So you tell me, say, according to Drebrian, 2 MP from St. Mary. One, me not let nobody in the box. Me not let nobody in the box. Me I play the thing, I'm leaving soon. Me not let nobody in the box. Alright? In Jesus' name. Then when me let people in the box, the thing does get out of hand and me there for 5 hours. Me not depend that. Me have things to do. So you tell me, you say 2 MP. 2 MP from St. Mary. 1 MP from Hanover, according to Drebrian. Mighty God.
But 2 MP we have St. Mary out of 3, you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm not calling nobody's name, but him say it. So you know what go. Very interesting. Let's continue.
Putting you from Central Westmoreland, you will not throw a little fist together to chomp up things behind Damian Crawford. Let me tell you something, Damian Crawford, with the utmost respect in our work. One leader.
So hold on. The man them are go against Marky G, allegedly. Mighty God.
You're going to find that, you know, because man want position, you know, so you're going to find that.
I'm very disappointed in St. Mary. And whoever they in Hanover, supremely disappointed. Supremely.
Yeah, man, you can't see the thing.
Yeah, man, I'm supremely disappointed in Hanover. If this what he's saying is true, and you know Drebrian, you know it go. You now go just come and talk certain things like that. Right? If when I say it's true, ladies and gentlemen, I am supremely disappointed.
A 14-seat we don't in the way. A 14-seat we have it, man.
Supremely disappointed. Supremely. I will know say a thief the man and thief the election.
Yeah. And you want to come fight against a man like this, I know, man. Load the team, make the man work, man.
Yo.
At that time, and me no want you become the next Peter Phillips. So no matter blighting your chances, wait, you turn, Mr. Damian Crawford. I'm going to speak the truth this afternoon, you know. I am speaking the truth this afternoon. So when you doing, I go say you want Region 6 chairman and you are run down there as Region 6 chair. Me ask you something. Remember when you are the chairman for a region, you can influence the delegates. So you now do it and you want to become the chairperson for Region 6. So you can influence the delegates them down there to vote for Damian Crawford. It not happen. It not happen because you not get not a region chair down a Region 6. Mr. Colin Itchman have done a wonderful job. You're too out of order. And you're too out of order. Central Westmoreland you belong and a Central Westmoreland you shall stay. Right there you have too much nasty dirty things that go on in your constituency where you can't fix. But you want to come fix Region 6. When you was the chairman for Region 6 in 2020, how many seats you win in Region 6? Me wait for the answer. Dwayne Vaz, how many seats you won in Region 6 when you were the chairman for Region 6? You lose Westmoreland Western, you lose Westmoreland Central, your own seat, you lose Westmoreland Eastern, you lose Hanover Eastern, you lose Hanover Western, you lose St. James South, you lose St. James Northwest, you lose East Central, you lose Central. Every single blouse and skirt constituency will make up Region 6, you lose, and you want to come back now, 2026, at showing your hat in the towel. Because you see Colin do such a wonderful Colin we are work with for Region 6. Not a do you need to sim in a central and do your work as an ordinary member of parliament. Do your work as an ordinary member of parliament. You cannot get it together in Central Westmoreland, but you want to get Region 6 together. We all see the platform afar. You want Region chair because you want influence the delegates them down there to support Damian Crawford as the leader for the party. And it not work. So Damian Crawford, cut it out. And the rest of UNO MP where they fall in line, the whole of UNO from down St. Mary and Western. Look, you know, I don't want to call out to no name. When is a disappointment after Mark Golden put you in a seat and give you the opportunity you don't want to come contest it now work. You, Mr. Damian.
Mighty God. Mighty God. Ah!
Right now, Crawford too friendly, yeah, man. Crawford look like licky, brother. I mean, I want him to be not.
No, I'm not going to say all of that. I'm not going to say all of that.
Yeah, man, that's safe,
But if indeed the man them are plot against Marky G and these people, me disappointed in them. Me disappointed in them.
Alright, you know why I say so, Bolo? Listen this, you know. Crawford make Labour right and invite him at them party. And then go. And then turn around, tell like for him a good to the CC camera when they show say boy saying the lead man come there, they come match up them party. And one piece of scandal upon him, you know, and he still up amongst them. Right? Alright, you come back again. Crawford are the one who endorse this woman. Although he couldn't stop it still, but you endorse her holy, and I feel portfolio that, and you endorse her holy to be speaker of the house, you know. You're too friendly with Labour right, Crawford, and I tell you the truth. You're too, this thing you call friendly too much, brother. You know, it's so friendly, man.
Lorraine, me not lie. As me say, if indeed them do that, I'm very disappointed in them. Very disappointed. Yeah.
Sir Sydney.
Yes.
Brother Bolo, is me and is that boy?
Right, that boy, if you do better, man, tell me say you no man. Me see Vince. No, me see Vince something like that. Me I say, who this?
Me have a name when the Labour at the matter, me can jump in at the
yeah, brother. Yo, yeah, he's your darling boy. No.
I tell you the truth, you can't licky with Labour, right, man? You make it man stay like
you see what going on right now? Really, may I tell you? And I'm going to talk because Bolo, you know, I'm not afraid of
hold on there, you have to wait. Hold on there, my general. Because I have to record this for the complete right now. Because more you really are going for the place enough for the source. You know, say funny enough for the head boy. You know, say I was actually playing over one of the videos of me when I talk about the housing thing. So I'm going to start reposting video there, you know.
Everything we prophesy they come true.
Yeah, start reposting thing there, man. Come here to say, yo, the conversation they sounded like a rap. Go through still. We are talking about the Dwayne Vaz and the whole vibes. So tell me what.
Let me tell you something. I am disappointed in what I hear because you see Colin Inchman. In fact, we must give credit to Colin Inchman. Colin Inchman is the man who really and Drebrian is correct.
Yes.
In 2020, Dwayne Vaz lost his seat, plus we lost Region 6. Remember, you know, we had no seat in Region 6, you know.
Yes.
From Westmoreland to St. James, there was no seat. And when Colin Inchman took up the challenge of taking on the leadership, a lot of people look at Colin Inchman and say, you're crazy. You know, see this hard for rebuild. But understand who's Colin Inchman. Colin Inchman was trained around PJ Patterson. He was a student of PJ. Yeah? So people need to understand. And then why Dwayne hate Colin Inchman knows? Colin Inchman is from Eastern Westmoreland. Yeah?
Okay.
And he gave the nod to Dayton being the candidate there because the people respect him. Yeah?
Okay.
And he was able to convince the people to give Dayton the support. Not even PJ so much him at the ground man and him run the ground.
We say not even PJ?
Not even PJ can talk to them like how Colin Inchman can talk to them.
Wow, him influence the normal then, man.
Yes, so he's a grown, and then not only that, he's a strategist.
Yes.
Right? So many of us who benefited from training, Colin Inchman was like the numbers man who come show we how to do the numbers.
But then, based off of what you explained to me, head boy, Dwayne Vaz should be privy to this information.
He knows.
Then his challenge for chairmanship has to be seen as an attempt to destabilize the People's National Party.
Let me tell you what is happening, and let's be real. Dwayne Vaz knows that after this election, he might not get that seat to run.
Oh!
When you're a regional chair, you determine who runs in the region.
Mm.
So what he's doing is setting up, he must say, as when I said, he must put butter and puss mouth.
Yes.
Butter and puss mouth. So he's setting up himself. So when it is time, nobody remove him from the seat.
Oh, so it's a power play, man, make him own selfish reason.
When you're a regional chair, remember that all the region is the regional chair that sign off on candidate selection.
Right.
And then the party do the ratification. And most time, whoever the region send, the party just do the stamp.
Yes.
Just a rubber stamp, unless they're anti-feeders.
Right.
But I don't, because you say I'm not going to live right now much to record.
Mm-hmm.
But if the accusations coming from Drebrian, and we know Drebrian is a man that normally talk and tip back.
True.
Yeah?
But you not listen to Mr. Wayne Lonesome. Mr. Wayne Lonesome bake him today, no? Yeah, man.
Let me tell you what, man. And we're going to be real. And it is time for us to call out the nonsense.
Yes.
Damon called me last year. When I called Damon last year, actually, in December of last year, I asked Damon what he was doing because I was hearing things going around.
Mm-hmm.
I told him in no uncertain terms, because Damon was my YO president and still is my friend. I told him in no uncertain terms, I am not supporting you for leader at this time.
Yes.
I will give my full support to Mark Golden because the reality of it is that the party cannot endure any leadership challenge at this time. Yeah? When I heard today, based upon what Dwayne is doing, and I'm referring to Dwayne's situation, I'm not going to try to tie Dwayne to Damon because I have no proof.
Yes. Yes.
Dwayne is not qualified to be a regional chair. What Dwayne needs to do is go back into his seat and rebuild it.
Yes.
Let's be real. Imagine you have a council like to left champ with all her behavior and all her whatever. She had to leave and join the JLP.
Hold on there. Let me cut you for a second for just make this point. Nobody is not spreading propaganda. If you notice my statements that I made, if what Drebrian is saying is true, I am truly disappointed. You understand? I never confirmed or denied anything what the man said. And then what I heard Mr. Wayne Lonesome say further solidifies that something is happening. These two individuals not coming out here if you can talk things when I go so. If you can spread propaganda. That's not their reputation.
Somebody who grew Meaning I grew up on Damien and Dwayne Vaz. Yeah? Dwayne Vaz and Damien are best friends.
Okay.
That's a fact. When Dwayne came to run to replace Roger Clark after he died, I was analyzed, sorry, because we're on TikTok, right?
Yes.
Damien gave Dwayne a lot of support, right? They have always maintained a cordial relationship, but I don't want to go with that argument, as I said, because I don't have the evidence.
Right. But what you're saying is, what you're saying is, yeah, give context.
Yes, I want to give the what I can say is to leave Colin Inchman alone. And I am telling Dwayne Vaz that I am prepared to put on my political shoes.
Yes.
And I will come in Region 6 and march on him. Because the reason for it is, why would you want to take a region from somebody who has taken it from
nothing? Yes. Yes. Yes.
They never move from you know. And you want to come and take over. What Dwayne needs to do is go back into the Cornwall Mountain Division, go back into Petersfield Division, go into the division in South, and go and repair the relationship with some of the people on the ground.
Yes. Yes.
The people didn't vote for Dwayne Vaz, you know. The people voted for Mark Golden, and I want him to know that.
True. I said that before. I was saying that before. That's one of the reasons why enough people voted for some of them, and Mark Golden them vote for, because them see what the man is about. So careful. Yes.
And I don't feel good to talk about people who I know and I respect. And regardless of what people want to say about Dwayne is somebody I respect. Yeah?
Yes.
So I am not attacking Dwayne, but I'm simply saying to Dwayne, allow the thing is fresh. I could understand if it's done maybe 2-3 years from my election if they want a regional chair. Right? If Inchman brings us from 0 to 6, what is to stop him to bring us
from 6 to 10?
Or 6 to 10. Yeah? It is very impossible to get 6 to 10 in that region. You can't win a chance.
Nothing impossible under God. Nothing impossible under God.
Maybe can beat you, right?
Nothing impossible under God. But move on.
I am. You see, when I deal with numbers, I don't talk about God. Because God don't have nothing to do with numbers. Numbers is mathematics.
Yeah, deal with the science, I think. Me understand.
Yes, science. So the reality of it is, they need to cool out with the nonsense. And what he should have been doing now is taking the opportunity to go into his constituency, advocate, and I am not going to call him down because there's a lot of things I could say. When I see that Cornwall Mountain, we vote for Mark Golden, I tell you, somebody just comment there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? So I know it's a place that I know. It's a seat we used to go down in a lot. We used to have a lot of PNP while you're meeting at the Godfrey Stewart High School. Yeah?
Right.
We're not using brother.
No, man, it's used for cool.
And tell us young man start out from here, so we're not going to use it. And the people don't like it, make the words, how you come back, try to bring up this, I said, remember Peter Philip with Wata. We don't want that, but I'm not going to do again, brother. Don't go take it.
Right, well, that's the Uncle Sidney. We now go get no vibe to the argument because we don't know how true the challenge part of it is.
Yes.
Look, before you start something, and you don't come out and deny it. That means you're true. Look how long, like, you know, as you go talk something,
Last night, me just say, come on, make statement. So it a cause up this story, you know.
No, so when talk last night, Bolo.
Say my challenge,
Inchman.
Yeah, my challenge, you want to chill.
Alright, I want people to understand. I don't think this is wrong with him wanting to challenge Inchman. In the sense that the party constitution allows it.
Yes.
It allows him to any member can challenge for any position in the party. That's how democratic the PNP is.
Yes.
But the question is, are you the most capable and qualified candidate to do so? That is the issue now. So I don't want us to confuse yourself, you know.
Right.
Because the PNP has a strong democratic background, which allows people to contest. You can even contest Mark Golden on the conference floor. That is how powerful the PNP democracy is. Anybody who's a member of the party.
Right.
But when you're going to come now, in the midst of us trying to rebuild and challenge somebody who has done well, I could understand. Okay, what if somebody in Region 3 decided to challenge Dennis Gard? It would be justified. You know why? Dennis Gard win no new seats. We got the same results we had in Region 3, which is Kingston and St. Andrew. So then I would say yes, and I'm saying anybody should go challenge him, man.
Yeah, I understand the example, yeah.
From a justification point of view, then you would have make sense. Region 5, you don't even have any justification because we win back Northeast, we win back South Manchester, right? We really only got back 2 out of what we never had. So this notion and doing what as youth and his age, calling each man is a man almost approaching 70. You relax yourself, let the man fulfill out the resign political term, which is the duration of the government's term. And after that, we could see where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody want and do it. Please, I respect you. This is not rumor politics. Yeah? This is serious politics, my friend.
No, because sitting around. Shaky. July 27th. Remember good.
Right? I will get a 90 and 12 new vote we get for the vote yet. So the man work and you want come shake up something where you feel do it.
No, but what I'm saying, when I say Sydney, the man pretty much build the foundation for the house and the house are erect. And the man them come like them want to come bring a demolition, man. No, my general. No. I understand where head boy has about the democracy of the People's National Party and all of that. And him well within him right to do what he do. But if you truly are about the people of Jamaica and the People's National Party, this is not something that you would do now. This is not prudent at all. Not prudent at all. No.
You know why we say that? You know so you mess it up. And you get 0 out of 10. And a man bring it back and bring back 6. You be join with that man and go forward now and say we can get him 2 more the gate. You know what
they should try to do to help out to Sydney is to see if we could use Colin Inchman to take back all of the councils in the region.
That's what I said.
James Council.
Maybe I'm going to black man and Westmoreland. And they lose 10 out of 10. And this one bring it back and we get 6. Yeah, try with him and work with him, because you know say, alright. I like what head boy said. You are young man, but it was like your parties are this one. This one you have him last term, I got work with it right now. He said, work with it, he go drop right now your hand again.
If he work with him, he can learn something from him.
Last night, man. Everything gone. No chance.
Sydney, I roll with the iron fist in the head, boy.
A real Cuban leader.
Yo, I saw Dr. Orange Cole state. Yo, big up Dr. Orange Cole, yeah, man. Hey. Oh my God.
Dwayne, I don't know if Dwayne was sober when he make up his mind. Hey, the man love the JD Romero.
Yo.
Remember when me and you and Rata used to stop? Anyway, I'm not gonna say too much.
Yes, make that left that alone. Mighty God.
It's a youth, regardless, I'm going to tell you, it's a youth where when Rata gave him the seat, because many of us were around Rata Clark. Rata Clark was like one of our elder. In the YO. Rata look out for young people. right?
Yes.
And when Roger bring him come and Roger said, this is the man we're going to replace him. The whole of us in Wyo supported him, right? Gave him the strength. When him ever run and win that seed, they do it not even know him win. We go down, we go help the seed. Them time we go to college, right? And when we look and see in his first term, and a man who got into his card life, yeah, was one of the big men who grown in card life, really strengthening too. And I am saying, Dwayne, you have gotten the support of older men in your life, right? Don't with the nonsense. And Drebrian said something and him not lying. That part of him talk about St. Mary, we can't talk about St. Mary, because I know that I'm my yard.
That I am should have asked your friend about that from the start, you know, because
Two of them. I mean, I said, I mean, why you hear me? I mean, no, the two of them know themselves. You don't know no foolishness. We not just a first term MP. One on win by 11. And one barely swept through because he was a new candidate. Don't the foolishness.
why me not tell no lie. I am very disappointed. Very disappointed.
Because I will put on my boot. And when I put on my boot and march, it might be only one term when I get. I mean, our campaign gets PNP, so I mean, we're not going to go there. We're not going to be the candidate again.
Mighty God.
You want that one? Listen, 1 second. I want to know something why you see them come with this. You see this speed, and we have to be real. And I think this is one of the problems the PNP has faced over the years. We have tried to bury things under the carpet too much instead of deal with it and just try to get over it and quickly.
Yes.
A lot of these people, you see, some of them still come with the Peter Phillips and them push agenda. They need to understand that there's a new sheriff in town.
That's right. That's right.
At the end of the day, we come from a school where say we respect the leader. We don't care if we did support you. If you was my first choice, second, third, or last choice. Because you are the comrade leader.
Yes.
I give you my respect. Because you know what comrade leader mean. If you don't know real socialist movement in a Cuba, in a Nicaragua, in any Spanish country, you go against the comrade leader. Let me tell you something. I hate that feel.
Yeah, man, that's true, man.
I hate that feel.
True, man.
You better pray before you do it.
That is it. Then shall look, you see a democratic socialism we are dealing with.
Brethren, remember, you know, there was a man in Cuba. You see that school over name? They have him Maceo? Let them tell about the man named Maceo and in Cuba. When Maceo was a part, the other guy named Antonio Maceo, he was a part of the revolution. And he come now and feel say he want to be leader. Yeah? That was it against Fidel. That was it for him. Yeah?
Because right now, maybe you are going to. So, maybe you are going to. Imagine now, you don't want to do more than that, brother, because you still say the man bring it back. And I want to tell you something, I'm going to a good man still, because a man like me, and you know that you can't run back again. You lose 10 or 10 and come back or run.
Oh, God.
Let me tell you, PNP is struggle in the place they waste more than all them place they are never PNP place.
Yeah.
And look at a place like where DJ parties, where, yo man, you don't know, it's a man going.
So you did hear why Edward, did you hear why Mr. Hassan removed from in position?
Well, I think to also too, typically when they're going for positions like leadership, so I don't know if Richie going to run back for VP. Yeah? Typically when they're running back for VP or regional chair, they would resign from the shadow cabinet to allow for time to prepare to do their internal elections. So it don't necessarily mean that far. Because I know Richie is the #1 supporter of Market. So I would be surprised.
No, what I heard was from Drebrian, right? Him says some where that's some murmurings or some things was said about the Sarzan and in here back. You understand? And in the parliament area they say it happened amongst PMP members. Right? Yes, so him tell Marky G say for remove him. That Drebrian said the video is on my YouTube, guys. You can go and watch the full video. No man, me just invite you to go watch it. I want to listen to the full context. Mary, that big up.
I could understand, and I know Richie is a man he needs to get to them feelings. So.
Well, there you go. Now you give me more context to it now. No, you give me more context to it now. Yeah, I could actually say when I get ready and swell up. Mr. say when I get bad and swell up, man.
Well, let me tell you, that's how it is, when you're in an organization, people, but I want the labor rights to know this. Terence and Morrison not talk to Babsy. Babsy not talk to Terence, yeah.
Whole of them are fight with them one of the Jamaica Labour Party right now. Wholly.
And in fact, we can afford to have our small little squabbles amongst ourselves because we're in opposition. We should never have them in government.
Thank you very much.
Yeah?
Hey, you know what them are gonna find out? Weekly. Half a step. Hold on, somebody say they hear say JLP below over 300 school. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. No, I asked them one question, man. I asked them one question. They now say it's a fact. Oh my God. Yeah. Me really admire Mark Golding leadership, and based off of how corrupt Jamaica is right now under the Jamaica Labour Party, the man is the perfect antidote, brother. The man is the perfect antidote because set the legislation and set certain things in place for future leaders to come where them can't really go too far from the white line. You understand? There's a prison work and them something there. I'm not going to come set the thing because I know what to do, you know. You know what to do. You know the model, you know what to do. Turn we in Singapore. You know what them do people in Singapore are corrupt, man? Oh, you men going to go find out what them do with people in Singapore are corrupt.
Bingo.
Okay. I that more Mark Golding doing in Jamaica. I bet enough of them not come with them foolishness again. Eh?
Mark Golding tell a man say, yo, anything while the first year you get a letter from IC, make me know what I want. If you get it today, no make tonight pass, you don't tell me.
Yes.
If you don't tell me, remember say, I took you to Ghana, so anybody get a letter, so long as you read it, tell me by night, come down, call me, tell me. I'm going to talk about it. I don't want a clean thing, you know, when we go there and talk with this boy, when they read out my parliament, they don't want to tell me, I'm going to Ghana.
But look Uncle Sidney, look on the synergy that has been happening in the parliament. Look how the man must stand up to the JLP in the parliament.
Oh gosh, man.
Get some life we never see in the party.
Oh gosh, man. Oh gosh, man.
Let me tell you, I've got to sing Brogat song. Oh no, nobody's gonna slow
me down.
Nobody's gonna break my stride.
Yo. Hey, if only he could have sing in a head, boy. If only he could have sing, boy, I tell you. Yeah, I'm Pata boy. Gentlemen, just to wrap up this conversation, right? In all seriousness, we don't need to do the Dwaybe thing. There is so much issues going on right now. We're in the 9th month after Hurricane Melissa, and people is still living under tarpaulin. Where is the modular house them? Where the man them say them a go build? Where Desmond McKenzie was so defensive about? Where Marlon Morgan run out about? Where is these things? The house them where them say come, them put up any yet? Then give nobody one key yet? No, them not. It's a rhetorical question. Them not put up nothing. They not put up nothing. And you see Junior Norman in the comment section, I said the school they want to fix up in a St. James. We get damaged by the hurricane. When them plan to do that? After hurricane season, after school start back in September?
I want people to realize something. That remember, we have been today listening to Ralston. You see Ralston? Anytime you get a chance to listen to Colin Bell and Ralston.
No, me I go live later on, man, and go over that the discussion.
Ralston breaks some this evening, Bolo, so I really want you to listen.
Yeah, man, me I go over it tonight, man. Me I go over it tonight.
You know what was published today?
No.
They were hiding the data from the people. Every single collection, meaning so if it is on the, because you have different ways in which government get revenue, right? So it can be the environmental levy, it can be GCT, it can be different we consider income coming to government, right? Taxation. Every single one of them is below numbers. It's over 32 billion less the government collect.
Mighty God.
Which means that we're in deeper trouble. So that's why I see them push this ticket thing now.
To take money from the people them.
Right, to see if they can actually generate a new revenue system.
Listen to me. All of the man them will drive. Everybody. We don't need to plan 1 2-week strike. No left on the yard. No left on the yard for 2 weeks straight. No work, no lock down the blurred north country. Peaceful protest down the yard. No movement.
First week in September, man.
We don't have to wait so long. Tapping nice with September. Starting August. We don't have to wait so long. If they watch out now. When they do it for 2 weeks and you say they're not budge, knock them again.
Yeah, you know the reason why them say so, Bolo. Them man make sure say you know what they say now. Get them food, get them medication, get them water, get them everything. Because we don't want no man to go and do that for look food and that.
Prepare for lockdown, man. Prepare for lockdown.
Yeah.
Prepare for lockdown, man.
Right. Because that's what you just start back home.
Hit them where it hurts, man. Hit them where it hurts. That me I tell you, if all I taxi man them, all I teacher them, all I nurse them, everybody turn of them yard, every doctor, all police too. That is about something. Turn on the yard. Police don't have taxi on the road, no found have taxi on the road, no police.
But that's the next thing, and here I know is the new ticketing system where them put in.
Mm-hmm.
The new ticketing system, no matter how you think, because you could have called a police friend, or you have a police bridge over there. You now go ahead because the new ticketing system, you now waste no time.
Yeah, man, it's dangerous, man. You see little girl, you see big woman on the video we have ball over $10,000 ticket.
Yeah, man. You see,
Me say she a labor right, you know. Boy, if you can't hear enough, go feel it, man. That's all me know. We did a one from last year.
we always prepare for what is to come.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Closing remarks, gentlemen, because I'm going to end the live, you know.
You know when it will get wicked? You know one thing, why you look and see how it's going to get really serious in Jamaica? Imagine them and them get the money.
Billion.
Point something, billion US. Really, them only have access to 2 point something outside. The rest is for private sector.
Yeah.
Right? You know, say, Ralston revealed something today. Ralston said, no, they must spend 1 red cent outside. They are waiting on, you know what they're waiting on? They're waiting closer to an election time. Not to spend that money. So remember, Andrew said the people resilient, you know. In other words, they say people.
Yeah, man, they can go and suffer, man.
They can go and suffer. So even waiting until that time now to go lego their money in the local government and the general coming up, right? Or they waiting to thief it because that's the only else conclusion we can come to. It's gonna be the retirement savings to go home.
Mighty God.
Can't function, so it is crazy to see that the country is in dire need of assistance, and the man sit down for almost $3 billion to spend in the country and not doing anything. The economy in a bad shape, you know.
What you mean? What you mean if the economy in a bad shape and it now get better because the effects of the war, although the war done, it's going to go on for months. It's going to go on for months.
The war not done. The war just started.
Yeah, I mean, you say them lock the Strait of Hormuz again. Lord Jesus.
Iran, you see, like when you're an artist and you find a song where Alkaline say, you didn't want me, you can come back with the song.
Yo.
Iran find the formula and it didn't lock the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah, man, I tell you. No war needed, eh? Just lock it.
Yes.
Mighty God.
Going forward, that is going to crunch, that is going to decimate the American economy. You know what that means for us in Jamaica come December? Look and see, between November to December, there's going to be low tourist arrivals in Jamaica.
Yes.
The price of gasoline going to be high.
And the price of fear, ticket fear go up.
Ticket fear going to go up because aviation gets going to go back up. That's one. Anytime there is economic hardship in North America, whether it's Canada or the USA,
yes.
Less tourists come.
Hi, Charmaine.
Tourism is a dependent economy.
Yes. And the 1 and 2 people, they could have donated $150, $120, boy, we not see that again. Boy, I tell you, hey, hey.
Remember last year and the year before, you know, when you are doing live, I know the amount of people that would have top up the soup, but you see that happen now?
Nope. Not happen.
Yeah.
Nah.
Use a perfect example and then I'll leave and allow you to close the program.
Mm-hmm.
If you go anywhere in Jamaica now, look on a Sunday. Sundays are day where people used to go out. Even if them go all in the town centre, go just hold a vibe and hold a...
Or the river or the beach.
Mm-hmm. Go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Sure you said that's the simplest form of economics you can look upon.
General, me can tell you this, I'm not afraid for talk. It is way more challenging to put food on your table now than it was 1 or 6 months ago. 6 months ago, 1 year ago, 8 months ago, from last year when 1 year ago, because I call it from last year summer. When me track back from them time that till now, it is way more challenging. If you did eat certain amount of food a day, it cut in about 2/3. So you eat 2/3 less than what you eat last year. I now ask Christ. You can't afford it. You cannot afford it. You cannot afford it.
It's a food war, the food that fight the people in hand.
Cannot afford it. I tell you that.
The price of run go deal and them are trying to catch up and hear them about.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah, man.
Bolo, you know you're going on.
Bless up, General.
Now you learn from my account this.
So you get back your phone then?
But Bolo, let me tell you something. I enjoy not having a phone right now.
Come here, you walk on with it and listen to Andrew and I say, boy, the reason why you're not hearing it, boy, no man, is because he have a phone is seeing him. You say, right, where the man ain't go do?
This phone really is an Apple phone. Like I had an Apple access to my WhatsApp.
Oh.
I am so happy now. You hear, because guess what? I forward on TikTok and I have beat the labor right there.
Yes.
When me hear not talk about TikTok sweet. So before the week out, I'm going to hear me back because I just ordered a new phone.
Yeah, man.
But me I enjoy the little break. All some people are calling me and tell them email if it's not you.
My God.
So all the best, my family, and keep up the hard work.
Yeah, man, respect me, G. Bless you.
Yeah, man, and all the best to it's not.
Alright. I'm out. Yeah, my people. So, you know, this situation, me not deal with it. All the videos them I put out that me I put out and I done. We have wholly more pressing real issues that people are facing in their day-to-day life to talk about. And we don't talk. Whoever rise against Mark Bowling fix up on himself. And yeah, no bother with that. We're not gonna lose maximum credibility. Zane, so let it be clear that we don't have no intention to rise up against Mark Bowling. You understand? Do the right thing. Alright? That is it. People, on YouTube, on Bolo VNR 2.0, Bolo VNR clips, and Bolo VNR on TikTok. Thank you for your support. And guys, when you see the numbers them go up, we encourage people them to double tap up the screen for me then. Yeah, man. Do the right thing, man. Double tap up the screen, man. Don't be stingy, man. Don't be stingy, man. Just double tap up the screen, my side, alright? And for those that are not following me on TikTok, on YouTube, those on TikTok not following me on YouTube, remember that the link is in the bio, yeah? The link is in the bio. So just do the right thing. And come over and watch the replays, watch the video uploads, watch the shorts, all of that. I don't do much work on TikTok right now. No. I hardly post on TikTok. When I go live, Most of my content, YouTube. So I ask you, for those who are interested in the content, go to YouTube, watch the videos on YouTube, share the videos on YouTube. Again, the link is in the bio. God bless you. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Zane, word is